if Lay played more minutes, she would score more points. They was like, what? That don't mean that. It don't mean that just because she was like, yeah. But now when she on other teams though, that's what it means. I digress. Why would that be something to watch? This isn't a Lay hater. Acting like we seen this for the first time. No, now you do look like Kenny. You got the Kenny. It must be the beard. Must be the beard.
Hey JJ,
Oh, with the jacket on. The jacket on got him looking like an album cover and everything with the background. He looking like if he spin around, there's a piano in the back of that thing. Hey man, I hear y'all over there.
hey JJ, y'all gonna have a lot of moments of saying
Here's the
they
thing
looking
though.
like
Here's the
that.
thing though. Here's the thing though. JJ, I didn't make up that clip. That's a clip from a live LSU game. I didn't make up the clip. That's not AI generated. If you go back and watch the clip, you see the play. Do you know where the play came from?
You need the
Okay, let me
9 second
tell you.
video. You need the 9 second video of it.
I mean, that was her reaction to not getting the ball past where she wanted it at. And then when she tried to come and have a conversation with the person that threw the pass, they ignored her. Like, you're gonna get what I give you. That's it. Of course I watch LSU games. I watch women's basketball. You sound crazy as hell. That's how I know y'all don't be here. I just watched the LSU game tonight.
I said you gotta ask them, do they watch the game? Because we giving them the fact you information what happened at the game, and they act like it ain't happened at the game.
They think because I'm a Gamecock fan that all I watch is Gamecock basketball. But I don't. I come up here and talk all kind of basketball with y'all. I bring up all kind of people. I come up here and talk basketball when the Gamecocks ain't playing.
Yeah,
That's how I know y'all don't genuinely be here for what I be talking about. Because the first thing I said was that I'm here about pushing the conversation of women's basketball out.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Lil Wayne. I'm sorry. That's a good one, Lil Wayne. That's a good one.
Y'all are clowning on the Kenny Lattimore, man. Y'all are hey, bro.
Y'all are funny tonight. I'm loving it. There's some good stuff.
Man, goodness gracious.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
JJ, no, I wasn't speaking.
I mean, so you talk about like, are you talking to the deaf? All I'm saying from a coach's perspective, you take the same player, put them in a different team, they may get better in the skill. They're still gonna do what they do regardless, and have to be and still got to be coached, so their strengths are highlighted. And so I think whether people like to admit it or not, you're going to see some similarities in how Lay coach when you're because the job of a coach is to put a player where it highlights their strengths. So if that's what somebody's trying to do, get their most out of their strengths on the court, you're going to see some similarities. And so if people get out of that subjectiveness of the fandom and what school they come from and look at what actually takes place, you actually see similarities in how that player is managed, because you're trying to make sure that players in the best position to be successful whenever they step on the court. That's the whole focus when it comes to coaching a individual and a team. So
no, it's not a turtleneck. He got his little ascot on it. What you call it? Sure.
Not turtleneck, Mondo. It's not turtleneck.
Rob must have went to put his suit on.
Nah, I ain't gonna do
that. KT, yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the jokes, man. I'm here for it.
Okay, somebody saying they not buying great. They not moved by Grace Knox. Huh. I was hearing a lot of. I haven't watched enough of Grace Knox. The fans came in the chat were really really high on her earlier in the season. Well, in the off season especially, said we would see a lot of her. I haven't heard a lot about her since. So there's that.
Man, they don't know who they gonna see. But get them, man.
Hey, let's go, Meg.
Hey, y'all better get Meg ready. That's all I can keep telling y'all.
Get a Meg.
Well, I mean, I see that Johnson is definitely getting the playing time. So there's that.
Right now. This part of the season.
And who knows what Kenny is? I mean, what Kim is gonna do. Damn, she never stops, but has to watch fouls. Okay. Hey, Megan Yarnovic. Hey, is your favorite LSU Tiger? Okay. Listen, play them all. We talked Kiyomi and Audie earlier. We talked Kiyomi and Audie earlier. They had great stat lines tonight. Kiyomi looked like she's in a good space. I got to see what Audie. I got to go look and see what Audie do. See if I can catch a quick highlight of her points, because that's ridiculous. That Meg had a foul call every 5 seconds. Y'all funny. Are they sleeping on Audie? No, but Audie got to give us. Audie had to show up serious to make us take her serious. Audie had to show us she was serious. So now we gonna see where she go from America basketball to the end of the season. Grace Knox wants to dunk to. I hope you're saying dunk.
Yeah, dunk too. Dunk. I'm gonna take it.
Some of those LSU freshies are gonna realize they should have never picked the school because of Gumbo and Beads. Mondo, stop it. I ain't got time for you. I'm not doing this with you tonight, bro. You are silly, bro.
Oh my goodness, man. 3 Island Mondo. Mondo's one times.
He must be on the six on the second set of olives. You on your second set of olives right now?
You know, 6.5.
You want Kim to play Divine Moore? So when Kim doesn't play players, why do y'all think she doesn't play players? Because like if you trust Kim as your coach, like if Dawn's not playing somebody, I trust that Dawn's not playing them because they're not ready to be on the floor. So if you trust Kim as your coach, like Kim is this coach, y'all trust Kim. She's leading y'all to the national championship. When she doesn't play players, why do y'all question that? Well, tell me, why do you think she's not playing? Is it because she's not ready?
Okay, you got work in the morning, Monday.
Okay.
Huh. Why is she not playing it?
Yeah. I mean, because when Dawn say, listen, you earn your minutes in practice. If you get your shot. If you don't, when you earn your spot, we put you on the floor. If you don't sustain, then you move back to the end of the line. Remember she said that last year? That's what she said about the bigs. But hey, they was working in practice, so they playing right now. They not working in practice, they back to the end of the line.
I mean, that's pretty user-friendly system, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm asking y'all, especially as coaches, if you're not putting a player on the floor, why are you not? It ain't that you hating. It ain't that. See, I don't think that there's any coach that got like a player that they think could win Not any coach that's supposed to be in pursuit of a national championship, right? Anybody that's supposed to be capable of winning a national championship is not just sitting talent on the bench, right? There's some coaches who we say, hey, if you move some people around, fool, you could be a winner. But these winners, the ones that we call winners, they not like, oh man, you know what, she can't play, but you know what, I ain't even gonna play her today. That can help us, but I ain't. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that.
You saying from a coach's perspective? Is that what you're saying, Auntie?
Yeah, from a coach's perspective, if a player's not getting on the floor, why they not getting on the floor?
It could be a various things. It could be they're not responding, reacting to the system, the defense. You're not being moving defense and not seeing the offense fast enough. They need some more time. It could be pressure. It could be just really not putting things together in practice, or it could be you still coming off of a injury that we don't want to disclose, especially on the college level. When I say injury, they need time to rehab. So you will have various things, but if you're just talking about playing, we're not talking any physical, illness or anything like that. It's really, if it looks like they're responding in game time and they're catching the game and they're playing well, with the shot clock situation, with game situations, if they're reading defense and or offense, and they're making good reads. And so usually it's what you're looking for. And also, I think the accountability that you hold them at their talent level as well, the level that you hold them out, and what they said, how good that player wants to be too, and what their goals are as an individual player, not just as a coach. You kind of sit with them and say, what is your goals, and how are you expecting us to support you become successful? So it's also a two-way street in that as well. But at the end of the day, if you're not playing to the speed of the game, or you a half step slow in defense, well, I'm gonna put you out there if I'm gonna keep getting beat on that side of the defense.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the grand scheme of things, right, to sum everything up, it comes out to the small things, the small detail things. That's why you're not playing. Like you can be as talented as you want, but if you don't do the small detail things, a lot of coaches ain't gonna, especially older coaches. Younger coaches will let you play. Older coaches will be like, hell no. Like until you figure out the small things, you ain't playing. That's just the grand scheme of things. So
That
when you talk about, yeah, you talk about a bunch of talented players. You got a bunch of talented players, but if they don't do the small things that you need to do, which is defined by your whatever your role might be, you're not gonna play. It's just the truth of the matter. Well, these people going crazy about this goddamn LSU.
right. Um, you know, um, I agree with you. It's about you earn and you develop that trust in your decision making, and I think that's what people don't realize. It's because there's a lot of basketball in a very short time, and when you're playing in a conference like SEC, you have a small error of margin. You can't afford but so much in that SEC uh, race. For position yourself, net rankings, and position yourself to try to get a bid for the NCAA tournament. So there's a lot on the line in the level of prestige that this conference brings. So it's
I
some
mean,
tough decisions that coaches got to make sometimes.
you think about like the schedule piece of this, like it's not a lot of practice time. Once you start playing games, then the practice time gets cut down tremendously, right? So now you're not practicing certain days. Certain days you're going through walkthrough. Then you talk about travel. If you got to go to travel to games and what that might look like. So your actual time to actually put a game plan in, execute it, things like that, it's hard for players to get developed over a period of time when you're playing more games. The more games that you play in the span of a week definitely cuts down into how much practice time for a kid to develop.
I mean, it's the baskenomics of it too, with Divine Barrage thing. So you have your team baskenomics of that too. So we can't not ignore that. But I'm not going to say that's we're going to say that. I'm going to say, yeah, that's one of the factors is the baskenomics of it. But you can't lay on your hat. Unfortunately, that always plays a role. Um, But at the end of the day, that player's individual performance, you say, I believe in the concept, make them play you. You know, increase your basketball IQ, show some things that you bring value, and force the coach to play you. We can get in and critique Kim's, whether it's Kim Mulkey's, whatever, whether she coaches to a bias. Every coach has a bias, like, because as a coach, I like certain things, right? So whatever,
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry, Lisa P. You said, Auntie, what you need from me? Go ahead, Coach. Keep going.
yeah. So so whatever it may be, that individual player still could put themselves in a position between practice and playing and making basketball plays and making good basketball decisions. They can put themselves in a decision where I have to play this. I have to play them, whether I like it or not, or whether I like how they look out there. They get what we're doing, and we like it. And that's not defending any coach. We're just talking about the objective of what players are trying to get done. Trying to get playing time.
You can't play up 12 people, man. JJ, like I don't care what Kim talking about make them play you. She can't play 12 kids in a game when it really means something. So all this make you play them stuff, like LSU still trying to figure out who to play, who not to play, just because they don't really have a defined roles yet of who should be playing, who should not be playing. So that's what you get when you have this soft schedule. Like, yeah, it all looks good in the beginning until now when it's time to start playing somebody. Now that's when you really get to learn about who you can count on because they don't truly know who they can count on right now. Now you can get a big three, you can put the big three out there and say, hey, we've seen them play at high level basketball. But outside of the big three in big time moments, who have you seen play that can deliver the goods? That's what LSU is still trying to figure out. That's you can't answer those questions until they play in those type of games and situations.
All right. And so right now, you know what LSU reminds me of? You know that video game was full court with the blacktop and it got the chain nets from the man media.
Oh yeah.
So
Street
so,
ball.
yeah, so right now, it's early in the season, and when I see them playing, I don't, like you said, I don't see they're not taking on an identity. You don't really see where they're going yet, and like you said, you don't know if that's just being, you know, being plain or being simple. Keep it simple, students, because you don't want to show everything going into your conference play, or you just really don't know what it's going to look like yet. So that's to be determined, right?
Oh yeah, because I mean, like think about it, coach. It's not to. It's just some people don't know. There's three different seasons in college basketball, right? There's your non-conference. That's a season. Then it's your conference play is a season. Then you get to your conference slash tournament time. That's a whole other season. So like
Right.
you're gonna run three different phases of seasons,
Hmm.
and you're still trying to figure out what it looks like. So the first season that you might run, it might look good then, but then you get to conference play, like I gotta deviate to something completely different. Or I could look completely different. It can look terrible non-conference, and you get to conference, it looks way better. So because you have a philosophy, you have a scheme that you run against certain coaches, you know the philosophy of what certain coaches do. It's always a blanket statement in non-conference because majority of the times you don't the coaches that you're going against in non-conference, you don't see them on a regular, so you don't know what their pattern of behavior is going to be. So those are things I'll take into consideration. LSU is going to be LSU. Like Kim, it's going until they play
I don't.
somebody, they don't know what they got.
I don't. JJ, I don't think it's unfair to ask those questions because they ask those same questions to Big Drip, no matter where it is. So I might have to disagree with that in that family fashion. You're there as a coach, and that's your job to stand up and ask those questions. And I don't have to wait a sec because you're in a situation where you're in a Power Four conference, and the thing is, and you're supposed to be a ranked team. So the thing is, do better. Here's the thing: do better in your non-conference scheduling. That's let's get to the why it's the way it is with LSU. do better in your non-conference schedule, and you earn respect. We're not having this conversation. That's where we're at this point. Have a more balanced non-conference schedule, and play somebody, take a game on the chin, or squeak out a close game, and then now let's talk. That's what it's really about. So,
hey, Coach, I got a question. How do you find out
yeah.
somebody a dog if you ain't playing nobody?
You don't know until you put them in that moment. And it's really, what's unfair is unfair when you put a player in that moment and they haven't experienced any competition until conference play. That's unfair. You didn't test your players prior to. That's what's unfair. When you have great talent there that need to be tested so you can give a better product for your conference. To me, you're not preparing to give a better product for the conference because you're also part of the conference, not just an individual team. So let's talk about that.
But all right, so here's the next thing, Coach. Right. With that being said, how do you truly know what you have if you've never been put in adversity until it's time to get to conference play?
You don't know because the game called you out, right? The game calls you out, and I'd rather get beat by 30 in non-conference or 15 or lose that close game in non-conference, and you learn from it. And now we know how to execute. We got game situation from that particular thing, and now we know how to practice better. One thing when you get BTA, you practice better next game because it just told you your stuff stink and you're not as good as you thought. Like you got to clean the mess up. You done crap all on yourself, right? And sometimes this is coming to basketball. So, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that like, okay, we wasn't taking it serious. We wasn't going hard enough. We thought we was going tough enough. We thought we was playing tough enough. And so that's what you got to do. You got to willing for your ego to get touched, right? To play a higher level, you're willing to allow to be vulnerable to say we're not good as we are. We're going to take this loss with dignity, and we're going to get better, right? Because I don't got to see him in the conference.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people take this notion of, man, we can just figure it out in conference play, and it's like all you're doing is just creating a lot of bad habits that once you get into conference play, you can't work that out because now it's like these games mean more, right? This can really determine your seeding based upon what you're doing. And it's only so many times you can keep getting away with not playing somebody, creating bad habits, right? Your talent has to outweigh the bad habits. And that's what I think that people don't take into consideration is you can only get away with certain things if you have the talent to overcome it. If you don't have bigs that can protect the rim, that can rebound at a high level, if you don't have the guard play that does not turn the ball over at a high level, it's hard to win basketball games. It's easy for you to get away with it when you're not really playing somebody. And so you think, oh man, them turnovers ain't gonna be turnovers. When we get to better games, they're gonna be more focused, they're gonna be more locked in. If you can't guard somebody in non-conference that ain't nothing, that's not at that level, that's not, athletic and things like that, what makes you think you're gonna be able to guard somebody in conference play where there's bigger, faster, stronger guards?
Right. I see different strokes for different folks or whatever coaches style. But as coaches, and Rob and I will test to this, we come from when we find that as in duck and smoke, and it's cowardice scheduling. And it's an old system of coaching that needs to go away because you're stacking wins because you're more concerned about putting yourself in position to make sure you're considered for a bid. So it's an old method of stacking your wins to pad your win-loss schedule. So from the fan, you see it one way, but from coaches, we know what that coach is doing, and we don't like and it disgusts us because I'm going out here. I'm gonna have a few cupcakes, but I'm coming out here. I'm looking for the smoke because I know I don't have the privilege as that coach does because they're in a different what we call Basconomic system that's going to give them a pass in certain areas. And so I got to go here and take all the smoke before a conference. So don't give me that. There's a Baskinomics to that. I can't take that one based
I
on
just keep it a buck.
what decision. Huh?
Let's just keep it a buck, coach. They just scared to play somebody because if they play somebody and they start racking up losses, and then you get some losses in the SEC, they're gonna end up with a 9th or 10th seed, and they trying to avoid that. Let's just keep it a buck, right? That's all it is, right? So you stack up all these weak non-conference things, right, to load up all these wins, like as Coach says, because that's what it is, right? So those 6 or 8 losses that you're gonna get in the SEC don't kill you in the long run. That's all it is. You're betting on your odds that you can stay with 5 or 6 losses in the SEC to keep you a high seed because they know that you will get a higher rank because of people that's in the SEC and how the quality of the SEC. You're going to get the eye test is going to look greater, right? Because of majority of the teams are going to be ranked, especially if you can upset one of those teams. It's going to be at a higher rank than if you play somebody non-conference. So that's all. Here's the thing though. I would rather play.
Hey, B Bickham. Who did you say your team was? Who did you say your team was? UConn?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I would rather.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy. It's easy for you to say who people should be getting along with. You ain't got a rival in your league. Wait a minute. Don't come here telling us about slide by now. I'm gonna go to this shit. I don't know if you've been here before, but don't come over here and tell us how to move in the SEC and you over there playing in the Little Least. Miss me with you. It ain't nobody that you even got to worry about. Y'all name is on the trophy of that thing already. Y'all already won a trophy. Don't come over here telling us. See, okay, yeah. See, they over here being nice. I'm gonna get right to it. Yeah, no. We don't come over here. Don't worry about what we doing over here. Don't worry about what we doing over here. Get some real competition over there where you at. Matter of fact, get your football team together so y'all can get out that whack ass conference and get into a conference with some real competition throughout the conference season. Y'all play y'all hardest games in the non-conference. Y'all play y'all hardest game in the non-conference, and I give y'all schedule a good non-conference. But once you get to the conference, that's like a cakewalk. Y'all sleep. Y'all don't wake back up till it's time to go till it's time to go to March. What are y'all talking about? Don't come over here telling us about what we need to be over there. And it is straight snoozers over there in the Little Least. It ain't a UConn game that I tune into. It ain't a UConn conference game that I tune into over there. Are y'all serious? Not even when y'all play the Creighton Blue Jays. Stop it.
Boy, I do root for my Georgetown Hoyas, low key, but
JJ,
I digress.
Are you really asking this question about Tennessee and Oklahoma and why y'all rank higher than them? Like it ain't politics played in rankings? Come on, dog. LSU, tell me about what LSU has earned to be ranked that high. Outside, only thing they did was they put Lay on that team. They ranked y'all in the top 5. Y'all are not a top 5 team. There's nothing out there to show that y'all a top 5 team. What you should be upset is how many points y'all really giving up to some of these non-conference teams that y'all should be. Georgia Southern, y'all shouldn't give up 70 points against them, but y'all did. Y'all not playing P14s and y'all giving up way more points than what y'all should be giving up. But I digress. I ain't gonna get into all that. But just be thankful that y'all got a top 5 seed. That's all. Y'all not a top 5 team though in the nation.
Man, I love this show tonight. Man, what did I walk into?
Y'all so funny, my goodness.
Right, yeah, I'm looking at the chat. This is funny. It's good. It's good tonight, man. Yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
Man, listen, it's a lot of missed rankings in the top 25.
Oh,
until people actually start.
So, Rob, I hear y'all, but here's the thing. We kind of transitioned into kind of like part of the CC show, so you know what that means. We gotta get to the article. I got an article.
Here you go. Article. Here we go. Where Michelle, AK-85 at?
Not the Blue Jays down this season. I ain't got time. You know I got an article. So Rob, since you up here, you got to participate in the article too. So let's get to the article. I love me a good article. Okay,
let's get to the article.
November 12th, 2025, 7:50 a.m. Michael Vopel, 16, the top 16 college basketball power rankings, top 16 teams. Want to know how y'all feel about it? Okay, UConn, South Carolina, and this in order: UCLA, Texas, LSU, Southern Cal, Baylor Bears.
Baylor, move up.
Yeah.
You said Baylor move up.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah. Move up.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I was going to drop Baylor down, even though it's Talia Scott. They haven't. I don't know who they play.
I
like Talia Scott.
I don't believe in Tennessee. I mean, I said not Tennessee. I don't believe in Texas. I don't believe in LSU.
I give you that.
Who's the 6th team on there?
Southern Cal.
Southern Cal.
That's way too high for them.
Well, they beat North Carolina State. That's why.
That's way too high for them. Like, no. See, here's the thing about that. Did they really beat North Carolina State, or North Carolina State just blew that game?
B. Bickham, it's basketball. It's basketball. Ain't nobody got jumped into no games over here.
If commission's in the chat.
B. Bickham, this is just basketball. Nobody got jumped into no gangs over here. This is just it's a rival for fun. Who is anybody else? Listen. This is basketball. This. Hey, we are on YouTube. This is YouTube. This is basketball. Yeah, what? Yeah. Okay. I just want to make that clear. This is YouTube. Oh, Wody Mac in the chat. What's going on?
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed the
it's ESPN. It's ESPN. NC Clemson was high energy. Okay. All right. So, 6 is Southern Cal. Baylor Bears.
I'm putting Baylor above USC. I don't think.
Okay, you like Baylor above USC.
Yeah.
But you like everybody else is okay.
No. Right? I ain't say all that.
Yeah.
No, I said Texas down.
Yeah, I'm Texas. Yeah, okay.
LSU down. I'm moving NC State up. I said not NC State. Previously I'm moving up, but yeah, NC State. That's fine. They got so much to do.
Tar Heels got to come on down for me.
Yeah, they got to come down. They're not a top 10 team.
Commish, what I was saying, you had a great simplistic explanation of that NC State USC game. That's what I was saying, Commish. Because I was trying to argue with you that night.
So if USC beats NC State, they shouldn't.
Dude got to come on down for me too.
I didn't say that USC shouldn't move up. I just said I don't agree with the ranking of this. That they're the 6th best team in the nation. No, I don't agree with that. So I have a team that's in front of them.
Yeah. I think Maryland's a little too high. Tennessee at 2-1. They should be more like 15.
What is the problem with Ole Miss at 2-0? Why can't they crack the top 10? What's up with Ole Miss?
They ain't play nobody.
What's going on with them? Okay, but who up here? But who did LSU play?
They ain't playing nobody either.
Right.
But I also didn't.
I
also didn't have them that high either. You know me. LSU wouldn't even be in the top 10 right now.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss should be a little high. If they got LSU hired, Ole Miss should be higher. And Ole Miss was in the Sweet 16 last year. For the love of respect, a body of you know what I'm saying? Where's the respect at? They lost in the Sweet 16, Rob, last year.
Like Duke should be outside the. They should be in the top 20 or something like that. Not 11. Come on, man.
Right.
We give
Thank you.
we giving so many coaches credit for, and they ain't got what they got. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. It's about the name of the coach in the school. Let's talk about.
Yeah,
Let's get to
man.
that.
They're not giving credit where credit due. Now Michigan, I would move up, but you're gonna find out about Michigan like over these next 2 weeks what their rankings truly should be because they actually gonna play somebody. So we're gonna see what that looks like.
Okay. Here's the thing. That's why I said I call it the preseason. Hey, it's a lot of people got cupcakes on their schedule at some point. Some people have more cupcakes. That's up to them. I ain't got time. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with y'all. I am not doing this with you in this previous time at all. I'm not doing this with you. I ain't doing it with you.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
No, they're not top 5. Hey, nothing of y'all done is top 5. Y'all ain't playing nobody. All right, let's just start with what it is. Y'all ain't playing nobody to even be considered top 5. And none of these wins have really been impressive. Like, yo, we might think they can win a national championship. It ain't been impressive with basketball. Top 5 team is supposed to dominate. Like, it's supposed to look like something. That ain't what that is. And if that's what you consider top 5 basketball in the nation, we got a problem.
Because we lost to Maryland.
You say you just playing. You said you silly. You silly. I ain't doing this with y'all.
So you think not playing nobody deserve y'all to be the top 5 team? Come on, Chicago Cheetah, man. Come on, just move around, dog. Just move, shake my hand, move around. If you think playing nobody and you just supposed to get credit because you playing nobody, like that doesn't make sense, dog. You gotta play some like if you want to beat the man, you gotta beat the man. Y'all ain't played nobody that said, hey, we beat them, and that's why we're at where we're at. It's okay. Who's the rest of the top 15? Who's the other 4? You already got to 11.
Yeah, man, you got schools out here playing Utah.
Oh, my bad. Y'all didn't see the rest of them? Oh, hold on. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had talked through all of them. Hold on. Here they go.
You got schools.
Get back to the article. Let me get back to the article.
We kept getting stopped, you know what I'm saying? We had people, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, you know what I'm saying, trying to justify a point.
Maryland Terrapins, Tennessee Lady Vols, Ole Miss Rebels, Iowa State Cyclones, and Michigan Wolverine.
All right, now pause. Now, where the hell is Oklahoma State at?
They're not up here.
They 20 something. They stay between 22 and 25 usually.
Hey, man, I need these people at ESPN to go start watching basketball and not start watching the stat lines.
Yeah, no, they tough. But I don't.
Chicago Cheetah, you would not want to know what my top 25 is. I'm just going to tell you, and I'm going to be flat out honest that LSU wouldn't crack my top 15. So I don't think you really want to know my top 25.
Thank you, Marlon. Yep, we talked about that about 2-3 nights ago. Maryland struggled with Georgetown, but they still got the win. So, but that doesn't change anything. So,
Are these power
But
rankings
hey,
based on last year's? They based on what they saw in the exhibition season and what they seen so far in the
nah.
non-conference. What is this based on? Hold on, let me go back to the top of this article. Let me go back.
Basically
Hold
on
on.
what they doing, they don't. But hey, coach,
Uh
I would rather see you struggle with a Power Four team than you
huh.
struggling with a G5 school. So for Maryland
Right.
struggling against Georgia Tech, that's a P4 ACC school, right? Versus
This is Georgetown.
some
She's
of these
talking about the
schools,
Georgetown game.
but still some of these schools been struggling with, P5. I mean, non power four schools. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and the Big Lease is not a Power Four school. Technically,
No.
it's not. It's not a power conference. Is it? It's usually what
It
last
said, it
year.
says that it says that the top four teams they went to the Final Four, so they loaded with talent. But they saying that this group, UCLA, got the most impressive win because they beat Oklahoma on Monday. Uh, and the problems that the Bruins caused the Sooners will be difficult for every UCLA opponent. So I got
What?
to go back and
So
see the
what's that
problem.
problem? What was
I
that
don't know
problem?
about that. Y'all the coaches, man. Y'all supposed to talk X's and O's.
No, listen. This ain't even about X and O's. I'm just trying to figure out if anybody watched that basketball game, what problems did UCLA cause? Because they got some real issues at that guard and the wing spot at UCLA.
And Oklahoma didn't play any defense. Not much. I
I'm gonna
mean,
say this with Oklahoma. If Oklahoma decides that they're gonna put their defensive players they went out and acquired in the offseason and put them on the floor, that'd be a lot better. But if they want to just stick with all the offensive players that they can't play defense for a long period of time, then that's what it's gonna look like.
Not the sweet
Ireland.
East. I can't go.
uh, oh my goodness.
Crazy.
You
So
know,
I'm looking at. I see another article, and I ain't even gonna get into this Charlie Creamer, but winners bracket methodology. All eyes on LA as the Bruins and Trojans get statement wins. I said that earlier. Statement wins. What are these statement wins that they got? What is a statement win, y'all? Did these count as statement wins? Let me know.
Man, I don't know what a statement win is, man.
oh, statement of what? That's what I want to know. Statement of what? I
Because
mean,
NC State had a collapse and they didn't know how to close in the fourth quarter, so it was a statement win.
but it's two, but it's not. It was the 8 versus 9, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Correct. So that's
yeah.
what you expect. So that's not a statement win. That's what you expect, and between those those ranked teams. So that's the expected game actually when you have that close of ranking. So that's not a statement win. It's anybody's. If you're ranked 8 and 9 based on the rankings close to each other, there's possibility that anybody can win this ball game because of how we're so close against it. And that's where they showed they played up to the billing of the close rankings. If you ask me, it just happened to work out that way. So I wouldn't call it a statement win. I'd call it, they got ranked 8 and 9. It wasn't like nobody was unranked against a ranked team. It was two ranked teams playing each other. And did I miss something?
No, you did. It's just, the way we're classifying basketball these days and what statement wins are, and it's just like, what are we doing? Like,
It's 9 against 18. Okay, but it's still two ranked teams playing each other. It's not an unranked team.
but my thing, so here's my thing. If it's a close game win, that's not a statement win, though. A statement win is
Yeah.
like, hey, we flat out went out there, we won by 15, 20 points against another ranked team. That's what a statement win is. A
Right.
statement win is not you winning by less than 4. That's not a statement win. It's just you just happen to come out on the right side of the situation. Not a statement win. But my thing of it is would you say the same thing if the roles were reversed and the different team won?
No, they wouldn't. I don't think so, based on the Baskin-Robbins incident. So, uh,
They have a infatuation with the LA schools and they coaches, and I'm just trying to figure out what that infatuation is. like just like they do with Texas for some odd reason. It's LA and Texas is like some type of like fanfare of like with these reporters and media. And it's like
Yeah. Well, it's not SC. It's not the Gamecocks. That's what it is.
disgusting, man.
Yeah, I think is what body of work like Gamecocks fan is indicating what type of body of work is considered. How do you define statement win? So yeah, so you I don't care what number a ranked team is. If it's two ranked teams playing each other, that's not a statement win, like you said, unless it's would you say 10 points or more?
Yeah.
Because you expect ranked teams to play each other. I don't care if it's 25 playing 10. You should expect a competitive game, right? If you're ranked in the top 25.
Oh, yeah. We just throwing out words. It's like, that goat word or a dog word. Like we just throwing out words and just hoping that stuff fits. And it's like, no,
Right, right.
that's not what it is. Good old first level thinking.
What y'all think about Texas? Sorry, gotta know. Sorry, gotta know.
Vic is
Gotta
gonna do
know.
what Vic always does. Vic gonna do what Vic
No.
gonna.
All right, does Vic got another jacket? That's all I got. You got another jacket?
Nah, his dry cleaning bill is expensive. I like Cunningham. I like some individual players. On there, that's what definitely. I like some individual games, but I don't see how they got significantly better from last season. So
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just waiting for them to turn the lights on at the gym and see if them things working in big time games. I just ain't got no answer for them. I'm just being honest. Like whatever they do against a lot of these teams, it really don't matter. Like I just want to see when the lights come on and it's time for adversity and it's time to really play somebody. I want to see what they look like then.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. We need to have a convo about Rory, but okay. Well, there you go.
Gamecock. Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that?
there you go. There I go.
Why? Just why?
There you go. You just got to be starting something.
See, Gamecock, she starts on Roy and I start on Booker. So it's just,
I it's just never been the same ever since the brace. That's really what it was, and I say that respectfully,
oh man.
Grandpa.
That's what this year is supposed to be, ain't it? To see
What?
what it looked like without the brace now.
Without the brace, right? Exactly.
So we shall see. That's all I can say is we shall see. That's all. I mean, that's what I got for you. We shall see.
Does it look anything than what we've seen in Canada?
Oh man, who brought up Canada? Who brought up Canada?
You said like
we were staying national. Who went international? Who brought up Canada?
Every time we talk about that, you gotta bring a rocket Montana. You know what I mean?
There you go. Who brought up Canada? Nobody said nothing about Canada. Not bringing in international play. Goodness gracious. Boy, y'all just can't leave well enough alone. I'm telling y'all.
You want Madison Booker to be the point guard?
Yes, Madison handles is decent in half court set, but not for
y'all in trouble. Hey, listen, I want her to be the point guard. Y'all in trouble. Go ahead and put her at the point guard.
Who?
You talking about McKeer from Canada? That's what you're talking about?
No, they
Who at the point guard?
Anthony Taylor. I know you see that comment. I don't know how you missed that comment.
Shoot. They smoking more than crack,
I
Commissioner.
wouldn't put her at point guard, but she did better. She did better at power forward. I mean, at point forward for them, she did better with the ball in her hand than Texas did before Rory got back. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. She looked more like Madison Booker to me.
They said put her at point guard. That's what they feel like they got the most success at.
Well,
Coach,
Coach, help us, coach. Help us, coach. Help us, coach. I'm trying to figure it out.
Who they referring to though?
Madison Booker, you know what we talking about. Don't do that.
She did a decent job. Look, I mean, but
she did because you ain't no high voice. She did it. No, come on. What? Come on, man. Come on. Talk to me now.
Did I did. I changed my octave. I ain't even. Did you notice? All right. Yeah, you don't want to go down that road. That's not the strength. If you depended on that to facilitate your offense, you're gonna be in trouble most of the season because that's not her court. That's not Booker's court vision. Naturally. So I'm gonna be. I know Michelle Hardy. I ain't know my voice had it fluctuated and everything after you had called me. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I will say this. Booker looked better at America than she looked at Texas. And that's international Texas or national Texas, whichever one. Domestic or international, whichever Texas you want to look at. She looked better in America. And so I don't know if that's, again, we talking about quality of the players around her, IQ of the players around her, experience of the players around her versus, and coaches, I guess, too, versus what she gets at Texas. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
It's got to be the quality of the player. It's got to be the situation. You only good as.
I don't know if she have better. I don't know if she have if she have better chemistry with like a Hannah Hidalgo. I don't know. They played a lot of USA basketball together and stuff, so it could be that. I don't know.
It's a higher level player at USA basketball than at Texas. I mean, so that's no.
Okay. It's getting late, and I ain't got time to keep fooling around now. Is she a gamer or not?
No. No, I was trying to carry the one and remove the two, but no, I you got me. No, I just all right. I was trying to, end equals, and it just didn't work. I got you. I'm so, yeah.
There's that. Well, there's that. Where's that? Listen, my apologies, folks, because we are not gonna get the scorers tonight. We're not gonna get the scorers tonight. But we do got to get some pickups out the way. We do got to get some pickups out the way before we get out of here. It is going on almost 3 hours. Me and Rob been up here at this thing. We got to let him get back to life and everything. So we gonna get these pickups in, and we'll let y'all know about when the next hot takes is coming up. Be on the lookout for that, and then the CC show will be back on schedule. One update to the CC show: we are gonna drop the Tuesday show. So we won't do Tuesday. So we'll be off on the CC show on Tuesdays and Saturdays now. Tuesdays and Saturdays. Coach got another job. So it's all his fault. And then that's that. So there's that.
I'd rather be with you all, chat.
No, I'm just playing. We gotta
but the way
we gotta be able to balance some stuff, and we got hoops coming up, and we got some later nights. So we're gonna cut back on one show, and it's a lot coming up because Unrivaled is coming up 4 nights a week, so it's just a lot going on. So we're gonna see a different balance of shows on the platform, but everybody's still around. But we got to get to these pickups because I know that's what y'all been hanging in here for. I see people eyelids getting heavy in the chat by the number of misspelled words. So
La 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 la. You know,
Shay
I'm
Dub. I put him back. I put him under the bus. So I put him right back out. Put him right back out. I didn't back up on.
yeah. All right. Hey, hey, we lucky we got good pick up. We got four, four top 25 teams playing on Thursday night. Women's college hoop lights. And we're going to go with 7 p.m. Maryland Terps against Townsend. It's a battle in Maryland, Townsend University. This game is played in Xfinity Center, College Park. So that is a Terps home game. You got the Terps or the Townsend. I think it's Tigers, something like that. Townsend Tigers. I give it you pick it. 1, 2, 3, 5 to chat with your pick. You got the Terps or the Townsend or the Tigers. Who's gonna win the battle of that side of Maryland? Maryland, Michelle Harley has Maryland fighting Brenda Fees, says Gamecocks fan. Shay Dub, Maryland, Molly Brandon, Terps. Excuse me. The way you ain't put your pick. JJ, 579, Maryland. The Turtles. They're ninjas in a half shell, huh? The Turtles. Ms. D says 619. Lisa Pugh.
It's Heroes in a Half Shell.
Heroes and okay. Lisa
Yeah,
Pugh. Maryland.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a Half Shell.
Okay. The
Turtle
way
Power.
Turtle Power. Okay, that
Yeah, you
part.
gotta get it all the way out.
Look,
Turtle Power.
get it all the way out. Okay. I got to get it correct. Got to get it correct. The way Brenda Freeze and them laughing at me. Commish, you laughing at me. Commish, you're laughing with me. Get me right. Get it right. I get roasted like every other show. Turtle Power. Okay, Turtle Power. Now yeah, we just gonna run with that now. That's what we doing. Okay, so here we go. We about to move on. Oh, now y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes in the chat. Look, Auntie, they got jokes. They playing turtles. Turtles. Torture system.
Oh, hey,
All right.
I'm serious about the turtles now. I'm serious about the
Yeah.
turtles. Laughing with, exact. Laughing with. Laughing with.
All right.
Exact.
All right. Okay.
Exact.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with your story, Commissioner. Here we go. Miracle Rider for you. Good to see you. This is Maryland here. I can't. All right, let me get my life together. Here we go. So we about to close out. 3, 2, snapping turtle. 2, 1. That pick'em. Maryland is closed. That pick'em is closed. Yo-yos. Maryland. And it looks like you had a lot of Maryland pick'ems against some Townsend Tigers. On to another 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is that platoon style Tennessee Vols against Belmont. This game is played in Knoxville at Thompson Bowling Arena on SEC Network 720. Right now, Tennessee is number 12. And if I didn't mention, right now, Maryland Terps are sitting at number 9 in the nation, and Tennessee sitting at number 12. I give it, you pick it. Yeah, you got Belmont or those Vols, that platoon style of playing. Tennessee. Tennessee. Michelle Harley, Tennessee. Babaloo. Okay, Shay Dub, Vols. Michelle, AK-85 Fly. You know, I got to say it like that. Michelle, AK-85 Fly. Vols. Gamecocks fam, Tennessee, but watch out. Okay, you think Belmont? Aquarius, float on. Here goes JJ, 579, Tennessee. Oklahoma beat Belmont. Tennessee should win. Should, and what happened was it's going to be 2 different things. Lisa Pugh, Tennessee. Game is not won until you play the game. That's what somebody told me. Anyway, anybody else? When we close this out, we got 2 more games left for Thursday night women college hoops lights. Um, Molly Brandon Vols. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a quick count tonight, closing out. We don't want to hold you up because you've been and spending so much time with us on today. So, three. Said, y'all making me laugh. Three to Jeremy Tennessee with the shot at the buzzer. 3, 2, 1. Tennessee and Belmont Pick'em is close. Here we go. Drake at 8:30 p.m. Battle of Iowa teams. Drake playing the Iowa Hawkeyes, currently ranked number 21. This game is played at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Iowa City. And I think that's the Drake Bulldogs, if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember it correctly. It's been a while since I've been on that side of the college tour, that side of the state of the country. And so 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, who do you have? You got Iowa or Drake, ranked number 21. Can Drake pull the upset, or you think Iowa is strong enough to get it done? So I give it. You pick it. Iowa or Drake. Michelle Harley going to go with the upset with Drake. Ew. Yeah. Ew. Ew. Like that. It's like that. Gamecock. Ew. Lisa Pugh. Drake. Man, somebody got to be here for it. Shay W. Hawkeyes. Roasting is the highest form of flattery. Ghostface picker. Shame on the picker that trying to run game on the picker. I'll shekel yo. Here we go. Iowa. Shout out to Stokey. Okay. That's JJ with Stokey. Okay. And Michelle, aka 85.5, is pondering upon this pickup. Iowa and Drake pickup. They're pondering upon it. Okay. All right. Well, don't ponder too much. The pick'em might be over, but ponder on, aka 5 ponder on. All right. Anybody else? You can still put in chat. Even when we move on, you can still put that pick'em in the chat. 3, 2, 1. That pick'em close. Last pick'em for tonight. UNC 9 p.m. Eastern game. UNC Tar Heels, number 11 in the nation. UNC Tar Heels against number 3 UCLA, played in Michelob Ultra Arena. Paradise, 9 p.m. Eastern game. Who do you have, UCLA or UNC? The battle of the U somethings, right? They start with the letter U. UNC or UCLA. And so I give it. You pick it. You pick it. Gamecocks fan, UCLA. Shay W, UNC.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull jump.
I can never see the straight face on that. Yeah, be on that bull jump. Sometimes y'all be on that bull jump. I love it. That was good. All right. We're going to close out. Some people getting tired. We're going to close out. We're going to leave you to 3, 2. Okay, Jeremy, UNC. Good up. 3, 2, 1. that pick'ems are closed. All pick'ems are closed for Thursday night. Women, college, hoops, lights. Commissioner Kai, pick UCLA. Michelle Harley, probably UCLA. Be close. Lou Wade, UCLA. Okay. Ray Trey, come on. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Like that. Okay. Just wondering, is that the sound effect you wanted for that? Choo-choo. Lisa Pugh, UCLA. I do the countdown. I close it, and everybody still takes the okay, I get it now. Like we are, y'all still open? Y'all store still open? It's like that. Now we are closed. Can I just get one thing? One thing. So on that night, on that note, on that note, I hope all your pickers, Michelle, aka 85 Fly Bruins. I really don't care. Like, okay, got you. On that note, I hope all your pickups come true. This is brought to you by Wanda's Wigs Wonders. No bust downs. Milk Rider for you. Picks UCLA. This is brought to you by Wanda's Wigs Wonders. No bust downs. Don't forget the wings. Mondo's Wontons. Hold the olives. May all your pickums come true on Thursday night. Women, college, hoops, lights. Woo. Tough. I tell you, man, I can't get no respect. I get no respect. They show up at the store 2 minutes before they close with a half burnt cigarette in their mouth. Hey, come on, y'all close. Let me go get a 1 liter. So back to you, Auntie.
And 2 Lucy's. Hey.
Oh man.
Listen. Yo, we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us for this special Hot Takes Wednesday night. Coach Coleman came up to merge the CC show in to finish this thing off, man. We're gonna get ready to get out of here with your favorite hoops bedtime show. Hey, wrapping this thing up, man. If you didn't hit the like and the share on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. And when you get out there, hype this video. Listen, if you can hear my voice and you're not following me on Twitch, what you waiting for? Sets Talk Sports with that number 2 behind it. Go ahead and hit that follow on Twitch. Make sure you follow it on X. Matter of fact, follow on all platforms. Matter of fact, make sure you follow on all three channels on all platforms. So, Rodman Media, Coach Coleman, Sets Talk Sports. Coach, give us something positive before we get out of here.
Without you, there's no us. Thank you for taking time, not being a rush and talking women's college hoops with us. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. I hope that you always have a champion mentality. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. We can never have enough kindness, but more importantly, always be kind to yourself. Be the change that you want to see, because you know what? You can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Get in your bag and expand your bag. I'm looking at you right now and saying you are the best, and you look at you and believe in you, and you best to believe you are the best. In this crazy world of shorts, call Earth, spread love because more love is what we need. And also remember, the greatest love of all is right within yourself. It starts with YOU. Now, when you feel a little tired and frustrated trying to be successful in this rat race called life, tie knot, hang on, keep your dream in your front pocket. You got this. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No, you can do this. But most of all, we know that you were made for this. Whitney College Hoops, Thursday Night Lights. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Rodman Media, Coach Coleman. Let's Talk Sports. Love y'all to life.